Hey everybody, welcome to this new video where Solaris Ray is gonna play a Distant World Universe Utopia Diplomacy or Intrigue. In the previous video, we were preparing for war. We created new designs to be able to face the Securans, which took one of our colonies, and we created designs for troop transport, light cruisers, and we updated our carriers. And in this episode, what we're going to do is begin to put the things in place so we can take those 3 planets, and hopefully after that they will have enough and that will be okay to end the war. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to begin to act upon what we were saying. Now, this is the screen of all the troops that we have, and unfortunately all that is only infantry, right? Now, when we look at our research capabilities, we have researched the Armored Force project, which enable us to have the armored forces and allow the recruitment of armored troops units at the colony. Armored troops have very high attack strength and are first specialized in invading enemy colonies. So that is going to be extremely good for us. We could potentially also crash course this because it's going to reduce the cost of all our troops logistics by 10%, but it's going to cost a fair amount of credits to do so. So I will not crash course it, but what I would like is to have this facility constructed fairly quickly. New amendments, okay. So that's the first step. And the second step, what we're gonna need is to begin to create the fleet. So we're gonna go here. We already have 4 carriers that are gonna be retrofitted. So what I would like is to be able to construct 16 more carriers. Now I know that that's a lot of credits. It's a lot. It's 160,000 credits that's going to cost approximately. And it's going to increase the upkeep as well. But that's going to be our main force, because that's going to mean that we're going to have 20 carriers, and we're going to back this up with I don't know if it's going to be 10 or 20 light cruisers and 5 troop transports. I think the 5 troop transport would be enough to recuperate the planets. But yeah, I think that force would be more than enough to defeat the Tikan force that is invading our world, and it entice them to go back. And we may have a few pockets here and there of ships that will be able to wander or stay in our colonies that are under risk to defend them. So we're going to create 16 carriers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there we have 16 carriers that are going to be created. And the next thing that we want is to have light cruisers. And the light cruisers, we want at least 10. I think I will be more around 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we would like to have 5 troop transport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a lot of credit. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. It's like, why are you clicking here and not... okay, and not using this? Well, this tool is not too bad, but the problem is that you're not in control of where the ship are being constructed, and I don't want my fleet to be partially here, partially there. I want all my fleet to be gathered here so I can send the entire fleet at once to strike the colony here. And potentially after that, when we colonize this, or we retrieve this, we take that and that. Okay, so that's the plan. But this is the thing to be wary of, is like, yeah, okay, you can automate the construction of ships there, but on the other hand, you're not in control of where the ships are going to be constructed. Also, you can see what the game suggests, and you can see that they are suggesting that we have way more forces than we actually have, right? Which is pretty interesting. But yeah, so let's see how fast the armored facility are gonna be done. The construction ship that is under attack. Those are parrots, okay. What is the price? Yeah, it's okay. I will pay. It's fine. Wait. What is happening? Okay. Huh. Yeah, so that's the planet that I've been taking. The pacifier fleet. Okay, I think the pacifier fleet got... Oh, yeah. Okay. Oops. I think this guy is gonna have problems. What happened? Okay, so no mission. Why can I not see what's going on there? Okay, we'll see. Anyway, so we have finished the construction of the armory, which is very good. So we gotta go in the planet, and now what we're gonna do, we gotta request the recruitment of the armored forces, and we're gonna request 30 of them. So that's 30. We're gonna garrison this, so it stays on the planet. Okay. Now, there's gonna be a big shortage in resources, unfortunately, I personally think. Yeah, that's fine. I pay the parrots. I don't want to be annoyed by the parrots. Let's have a look at the actual construction yards. I want to see how the construction yard is performing. Yeah, so it's constructing a fair amount of ship at once, and that's pretty good. You see, there's 28 waiting. And if we look at the actual ships, so that is all the new ships that is being created. So the protector fleet is there, if they're being retrofitted. And for now, what I gotta do is take all the carriers and to put them in a new fleet. Take all the light cruisers, put them in another fleet, and all the troop transports and put it in another fleet. I will name the fleets after. Okay. Transport migrants. Free trade agreement offered. Yeah, of course. Diplomacy. Okay, that's good. Trade offer deal. No, we reject the proposal. Thank you very much. Yep. Yeah, they're creating havoc in my sector, and I begin to be a little bit annoyed by this. So, but we gotta do the necessary. Now, that fleet that I'm constructing is gonna have a very big toll on our finances, unfortunately. So, new colony government has appeared on Ethiopia. Diplomatic relations change. Have ended. Okay, whatever. Scientists has increased the energy research output. Okay, fair enough. So you see, like, the cost is increasing because there is more and more troops, more and more ships being constructed. So that is exactly what I was expecting. Okay. I'm also gonna continue the mission. So there is 2 constructors that are doing nothing, which is not good. Okay, well, I would like, if this is actually, there is a scenery, there's a site. I would like to have at that site. There's already a resort base. Okay. Waste of time. Okay, so let's send this constructor there. Because we definitively gonna need resources. We're gonna need a lot of steel. So we're gonna do that. Always try to make sure that my ships can, or my constructors are constructing stuff. New ambassador have appeared in Utopia Prime. So we don't know what he's worth. We have a fair amount. I don't think that I can send an ambassador to the Ticans because they're at war with us. Those guys have trade sanctions against us. Okay. I think I will try to send it to them. Potentially as well, what could be cool is, like, if the diplomat is good, we can use him to try to increase the resources or the income generated by tourism or trading income. But I don't know how good he is at the moment, so that's why I want the I want to have an idea. So this guy, this new ambassador, I'm gonna send him to the to those guys and see what he's worth. Okay. So I'm gonna name those fleets. Okay, so they're being constructed. Okay. The pacifier. The protector fleet. What is it? Okay. They attempted to steal. Okay, so they are being retrofitted. And all the carriers, we're gonna put them in the protector fleet. Okay. There you go. So there's more and more ship being constructed. Yep. You see, so now I'm not necessarily sure at how fast the troops are being constructed, but Okay, so those are the carriers. So we're gonna request that the fleet 4 merge with the protector fleet. So I don't think that this is the good screen to do that. The best screen to do this is to go here and to go with fleet. And we take the 4th fleet, so all carriers, and we ask them to be part of the protectors. The pacifier, yeah, I'm gonna request that to be repaired, and I'm gonna break the pacifier fleet because there's only one ship in the pacifier fleet, which is a little bit of nonsense, to be quite frank. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna disband that fleet. The other thing that I want to do, okay, so that I'm gonna call it the shield, or shield. Okay, and that is invaders, or conquerors. Oh no, the retrievers. Or retriever. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna put some order in all the is it? Okay, that's fine. For now. Now let's have a look at the troops. Okay, so there's a fair amount that are constructed already, and you can see that the attack of those troops are way more powerful than the normal infantry, and even the elite ones are not having as high of attack than those ones. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if there's gonna be enough though, because the last time that I looked at Tikan, they took off the troops. It seems, at least, that they took the troops. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. But I'm gonna need to be careful. Also, let's have a look at the researcher. This is progressing. I cannot increase further, unfortunately. But I would like also to increase our defense, planetary defense units. Infantry defense power, increase the defense of newly constructed by 30%, enable the recruitment. Yep. So I want this because as we are gonna go, so we want some more armor. As we're gonna go at war with the Tikans, they're gonna counterattack. So I'm gonna have to make sure that I have troops to protect the planets at the same time. Ideally as well, we want to be able to resolve that cash flow bleeding. So I know that I can afford this because I can raise the taxes if necessary, but yeah. Okay, so they're gonna refuel. There you go. So yeah. Let's see the retrievers. Let's see. So the protectors are gonna put in control 2, the shield control 1, and the retriever control 3. Whoa, what happened there? There's so many things that happened. Construction. Oh, wait, what happened? Greater wonder. Yeah. The Casidor weapon facility at that colony. So we know where it is. Okay. The Casidor weapon facility. Interesting. Very tough. Now you see, like, we have a lot. We are spending a lot at the moment, which is absolutely insane. That's 33. Yeah. Am I gonna have to have total command quicker than that? Where are we? Oh yeah. Terraforming. Okay. Are we at the maximum of what we can research right now? Well, we are way above of what we can actually do. We need more population and all that stuff. Okay. It's your lucky day. We are lifting the trade sanction. Okay. It's certainly our lucky day. Thank you so much. Okay, so it looks like our fleet are trying to refuel. Okay. But it's true as well that we there's a lot of spending that is happening there. Like a lot. But I can resolve that. I can resolve that to some degree. Yep. See? There you go. Okay, so who are those guys? Ah, okay. That. Oh, look at that. You naughty Teekens. They are working on the World Destroyer project. Okay. We're not gonna let that happen. Okay, I lost another constructor. Okay. Alright. Military forces. Okay. I think the cruiser went there because he wanted to attempt to colonize a failed up the existing population. Okay. That is not nice. Trade deal offered. Peace conditions. Yeah, we give you end of war in exchange of royals for quadrant. Oh, that is interesting. So they are proposing to end the war. in exchange of a resource base. I think we're going to consider that, guys, because here's the deal. We made a lot of investment for this fleet to try to retrieve the planet that have been taken, but the reality is that we don't want to go at war with them. It's going to take a lot of time, it's going to destroy our reputation, and it's going to distract us from our main objective, which is trying to have to be happy and trying to have free trade agreements with people and generate more income with resource bases. That being said, those 3 planets in the middle of my territory there is not that great. But it will allow us to end the war, stop the wariness, repair our reputation, and go back into diplomacy or intrigue. We will accept it. I don't want to continue to be at war. Now, that being said, I wonder if I can send a good ambassador with those people. Still don't know if those ones are good. This is the best ambassador that I ever had. Like, definitively, you want to have that ambassador to with a race. Yeah, that is not the right place. You want to put it with potentially an ally, or that can generate resources, generate income. If you have that, because she can do espionage, which is good, but she can generate tourist income, which is what we need to win the game. So, yeah, we need tourist income. So our ambassadors can help us with that, but we need to send her with people that we have good relationships with. We have a free trade agreement with those guys. Way of the Ancients, which is cool. Yeah. But have a pretty good GDP, those guys. But yeah, I think I will send our ambassador to this guy. Well, there's already an ambassador there, but this ambassador is not. Which one is it? Is this one? He's not great, so I would like to send her to the humans, and I want to send him to the one that she was dealing with. If I'm not mistaken, it was the case. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Okay, so yeah, try it with them. That's fine. Okay. So we lost one planet, but there's many more that we can colonize. It's not a big deal. You see, we need to see the big picture. Okay. So I'm not too I don't have too much issue with that. Now the problem is that we have a lot of troops and I don't necessarily need them. So what I may do, because that's a lot of assault troops, I may disband a fair amount of them. And because I don't want to pay for the maintenance of all those troops. It's kind of insane. The fleets... The fleets are costing a fair amount. But I think it's worth having the fleet there. Now let's request a refuel. Yeah. Yeah, can you just stay out of this territory? Like, alright. Yeah. I sure that the Tickets are working on the World Destroyer project, but it's like, what's the point? Like, the game will be finished before they can finish it anyway. So what I want is to work on our relationship so we can have more trade agreements. That's what we're gonna need to do. Otherwise, we're not gonna win this game. That's fine. And I wonder if we can send them a gift. Right. And propose maybe... Let's propose a free trade agreement. Here you go. So that's the kind of thing that we need to do to stay in the game. See, we are already at 70% because we have another free trade agreement. So I'm gonna need to recuperate the free trade agreement that have been damaged. And the other thing is continue to construct new resort bases. That being said, I will keep my fleet or fleets because if someone has funny ideas again, I will not hesitate to defend myself. Another thing as well that we can use the troops is to actually destroy the pirate bases. So there are 2 planets that they are pirate bases, and I think I will use my troops to clean them out. So we're gonna use the Retriever fleet, and we're gonna request the Retriever to load troops from Utopia Prime. Okay, so that is all. So what is left on Utopia Prime? Okay, nothing. Okay, so that's good to know. Don't have a lot of strength though. That's good to know. I would not have been able to... Enfin, I suppressed a lot of troops though, so I think I would have been able to retrieve it. I don't think I need more than that. And I would like to send the troops to... So let's see... Eta Prime, huh? Okay, so that's pretty far away. Is there another... What is the other one? Where is it? Okay. It's the middle of a pirate base, though. Return to base, patrol. Yeah. I want them to put the troops on that planet, so... Low 4. Okay, plus 10 to trade income, plus 10 tourism. Okay. Good. Measured and disliked. That's an ambassador that we have at Utopia Prime. So we begin to have a few amount of ambassadors. This is diplomacy, so she can help with trying to convert people, even if she's disliked, which hurt the tourist income. She can try to turn people around. Right? There's no point having her at Utopia Prime. All the ambassadors needs to be out there, right? If they are in Utopia Prime, they are wasting time, unless it's for counter-espionage. But okay, so where can we send her? Like, it would be nice to be able to transform a relationship that is difficult. Yeah, not gonna waste my time with those guys at the moment. Okay, so they are annoyed, but they are not too... Okay, I gotta send it to those guys. They seem okay. -7 is turnable. And they have trade sanctions. So I wonder if I can send her to there so she can help us lift the trade sanctions. I think that's the one, right? Guavi. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. So let's go in characters. That's the Utopia Prime. Transfer. So we have a fair amount of income, and as well, how many constructors do we have left? Okay, so 1 have been damaged slightly, 2, 3 have no mission. So I want to construct a resort base on, oops, not there. I want to construct a resort base here. I know that there is already a station there, but there is no resort bases. So I want this to construct a resort base because there is a wonder there. After that, did we find other? No, we haven't found other scenery areas, so we're gonna go in the extension planner. Oh, helium is researched and fulfilled in the station in transit, in the galaxy in transit and fulfilled. Okay. Alright, let's see that is going to generate income. Yeah, I could have sent it elsewhere, but it's okay. And I want another source of hydrogen because we have a fleet now. And it consumes a fair amount of hydrogen. May I have to construct more diplomatic relationship change. Transaction is over. Okay, thank you so much. No thanks. Monetary gift. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we are earning a fair amount of income. Where is that coming from? Okay. So spaceport income. So I wonder if no, nothing is being constructed there. So must be something else to be took. I've completed the constructed of a great wonder. Okay. So they are constructing a lot of wonders, which is a problem. Every time they construct a wonder, it's a new scenery. All right. So they are beating us on the scenery aspect. They're at 81. Okay. The highest private revenue at 80%. Okay, they have 8 free trade agreements. Wonder if there are other people that are cautious. You have a free trade agreement. I want to find if there are other people that we can make cautious. That's pirates, okay. Cautious. No relationship. Alright, let's see. Can we send them a gift? Okay, and can we request free trade agreement? Sadly, a free trade agreement will not suit us. Okay, unfortunate. Maybe it's our reputation that is not yet good. Free trade agreement with those guys. Okay, what else? Trying to see. Yeah, other than that, people are being angry or things like that. So yeah, those guys really don't like us. Those guys are furious. Okay. You have trade sanctions or war with one of our friends. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna need to play mea culpa there. Dubious. Okay, so we are getting there. The war wariness have stopped, which is a good thing for us. It's a good thing, but yeah, we need to have more income, and we have constructed a lot. Now, where are our exploration ships? So a lot of them are doing nothing. That is terrible. That is absolutely insane. You continue to explore this sector, because the problem is, if they are not exploring sectors, this is costing money, because we can discover new sceneries, new planet to colonize, and all that good stuff, which will help us generate revenue that we desperately need. So we have explored a lot already. There's a lot of things that I explored. What else can we explore? Where this hasn't been explored? Don't think that did work, but yeah, it's maybe part of the Pacts. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm gonna have to extend their range so they can go all the way up there. But yeah, a lot of the galaxy have been explored already, so there's an explored system, so that is going to continue to do that. New ship captain have appeared. Okay. We are lifting the trade sanctions against you. This is good. It is good. Okay, so there's another race. Okay, so where are they in the scale of winning? Wow, they're just behind us. So we're still in second position. Okay. Okay. So definitively what we're gonna need to do, because yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up. It's already 46 minutes, but it's a good thing that we ended the war. You know, I wanted to go at war with the Ticans to recuperate the planet, but it's preferable for us to just end the war, because this playthrough is not about making war, it's about making peace and being happy. That being said, if we are being attacked or if people are trying to steal our colonies, we are entitled to defend ourselves, so we're not going to stay there and taking the hits and do nothing about it. Another thing as well that is pretty cool is like once the terraforming will be finished, we could potentially increase the quality of the planets that we are actually having, which is cool. And also we will be able to have access to more colonizable planets, which is pretty cool for us. But we are already pretty happy. We are the most happiest, right? The objective of the happiest population in the galaxy is, you know, done. We have the most resource base done. But we need to work on the tourist income, and I think we have a fair amount of resort bases, and we can continue to construct them and having wonders in different bases, and make sure that we construct new resort bases on those planets and different planets that have sites. But I think we're gonna need to use our ambassadors, like all the one that can generate tourist income. We're gonna need to put it on the civilization that has a pretty good GDP and that have free trade agreement with us, to increase the amount of tourist income that we are collecting, right? So yeah, pretty interesting so far. It's a very different approach to what I'm used to, because I'm more asked to war and fleet and invading and all that stuff. This is different than what I'm used to, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's different. And there are different advantage of the Securans. They have generally a pretty strong economy, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I'm enjoying the playthrough so far. And if you enjoyed the playthrough as well, please leave a like and subscribe. That will really help the channel. If you have any suggestions or ideas that I could implement to help us catch up and win the game, I'm very curious to see what you will think, guys. So leave it in the comment section below, and I will catch you on the next episode. Thank you. Bye.